Hi everyone. Many new parents feel a lot of anxiety welcoming a new baby. Their apprehension might be rooted in the huge responsibility they feel in keeping their new baby alive. Hence, they go out there and buy the latest baby products, hoping that this will help them keep their baby safe. Unfortunately, though, there are a lot of baby products out there that are seemingly safe, but in reality are very, very dangerous. And that's what I'm here to speak to you about today. And the first one is baby bath seats. These are typically used for kiddos that can already sit up, and parents use them to keep the kids upright during bath time. Now, the American Academy of Pediatrics advises against buying these products because of the drowning hazards. It is important to note that an infant can drown in as little as 2 inches of water in a matter of seconds. Now, most of the bathtub seats have suctions on the bottom or on the sides of them to keep the seats from slipping or turning over. However, there have been many reported deaths where the suctions come loose and the child falls over or falls out of the bath seats and happens to drown in a matter of seconds while the parent steps out to go get a towel or pick up their phone. Now, the main dangerous aspect of these seats is this false sense of security the parents feel. Now, according to a 2012 report by Consumer Product Safety Commission, there was 434 child drowning deaths related to bath seats, bathtubs, and buckets of water. Now, 51% of these deaths happened because the parents stepped out of the room for a few seconds, either to go get a towel in another room or to pick up their phone. That's a huge amount of preventable deaths. So please, please, please don't leave your child unattended under any circumstances. Now, I do want to share with you 3 alternatives to these bath seats. And the first one is the Frida 4-in-1 bathtub. And this one is great. I haven't used this one, but from the reviews and from what I looked at it, it sounds like a very promising product. It has 4 different positions. You can use your child as an infant all the way up until I think they're a year old. And it seems like it's a great product. You do pay a little bit more, but it grows with your child. Now, the second one is these plastic tub that I'm showing you here. And this one I personally have used with baby Z. It was wonderful. It has an infant insert where you put the baby on and you bathe him there when he is not able to, be so mobile. As he gets older, he's able to sit up in the tub and then you just fill up the tub directly. I'm still using this with baby Z. He is 21 months old and 25 pounds and he still fits comfortably in this tub. Now, the other one I want to share with you is this Boone Naked 2-in-1 collapsible tub. This one looks great. I love the one that is collapsible. I love that because the blue plastic tub that I have takes a lot of room to store, but this one seems like it would be great for storing. And the narrow part here is for the infant. This is where you easily recline him or her and give them a nice soothing bath. And the other wider end is for a bigger kiddo to sit up straight while still being safe in their tub. Now, 3 tips I want to give you when giving your child a bath is the first thing is temperature check. Okay, so first, always make sure that temperature is correct or it's great for your child. So you want to start doing that by first filling up the tub with cold water and then adding a little bit of hot water as you go along. You want to then use your hand to move it around the tub, making sure there's no hot spots in any one area. And the ideal temperature that's recommended is 98 degrees to 100 degrees Fahrenheit. The second tip is don't overfill the tub. You want to just have enough where you will bathe him, clean all their areas, and still prevent drowning. Remember, your child can drown in 2 inches of water. So just don't overfill the tub in order to increase the safetiness of your child. And then the third tip is keeping your child away from of the faucet. So when you're filling up the baby's tub, make sure you're positioning it away from the faucet so baby's not looking at the faucet. Out of sight, out of mind, they won't want to reach it or play with it. And therefore, you're decreasing the likelihood that they will get hurt or bump their head on the faucet, which unfortunately has happened to baby Z a few times. So this is why I'm telling you this tip: face them away from it and then you'll have no problems. Now, the second item that I want to share with you is bedding and bumpers for cribs. We have all seen it, and I bet we have all gone crazy of how beautiful the crib looks with the matching bed skirt, sheets, and bumpers. But let me tell you, the bumpers are dangerous. Bumpers in particular are just a fashion statement. They're just an accessory that actually increases the likelihood of your child suffocating instead of helping reduce any likelihoods of injury. Now, bumpers increase the risk of death because a child's face can be pressed on it or it can be caught underneath of it and causing it to suffocate. Also, when kids get older, children have been known to use the bumpers to climb on them so they can jump out of their crib and causing some injuries that way as well. Now, don't be fooled by the alternative, which are the mesh bumpers. Those are also not recommended by the AAP because they too aren't safe for your children. So it is just best to keep your child's crib bare. I know that most people are afraid of their child bumping their head on the railing of the crib or getting their arms and legs stuck in there. But just remember, your child is not that strong. No hard injuries are going to happen with your child occasionally bumping into the rails. So it is best to keep it bare. Now, blankets are important to keep out of your child's bed at least for the first 18 months because it can also increase the likelihood of suffocation. I know sometimes parents worry about it being cold in the room, so things that I recommend instead of a blanket are the wearable blankets. Now, wearable blankets come in different shapes and sizes. Obviously, you could use really thin ones for the summer to really thicker ones during the winter time. So this is the best alternative. Now, the last product I want to share with you or talk to you about is foam positioners. Now these foam positioners are usually used to keep your child from rolling onto their belly and therefore feeling like you are following the guidelines by the AAP, which require your baby to sleep on the back. However, these positioners have been known to cause infant deaths in their sleep because sometimes the babies slide down and bury their face onto the foam, therefore obstructing their way of breathing, and it has caused some deaths in the past. So now the best thing is to not use these foam positioners. They're still out there. You can still purchase them, but you should not. You should stay away from them. And the best thing is to put your baby to sleep on the back. If your baby has already figured out to roll onto his or her belly, it's okay. It is not necessary for you to wake them up and reposition them. So if they roll onto their belly, it's okay. Just don't put them down onto their belly when you put them to sleep, okay? And this is why we want the crib to remain bare, okay? No blankets, no bumpers, as discussed earlier. So there you have it, guys. 3 baby products that seem to be safe but are actually very, very dangerous. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you found this material helpful, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.